Welcome to the fortress, history's alive. With Mr. M and D3, we time travel and thrive. We teach the past, guide the future, of course, all while using the force. This is the fortress of knowledge.
Welcome back, adventurers, to the Fortress of Knowledge. I am Mr. M, your guide to teach the past, guide the future, and use the Force. Today, we're shrinking down into the microscopic world to learn about cells, the building blocks of life.
Warning, entering tiny territory. I am Mr. M's loyal follower, D3. Don't trip over any mitochondria on the way.
Here's something that will completely change how you see yourself. Every single person is made up of trillions of microscopic cities, each one bustling with activity we can't even see. And today we're diving deep into these building blocks of life that make everything possible. Every living thing is made of cells. Some creatures only have one cell. We call them unicellular, like an amoeba. Others, like us, are multicellular, trillions of cells working as a team.
Translation: unicellular equals one-player game. Multicellular equals team sport. And here's a fortress fact. If you lined up all the cells in your body, they could wrap around Earth multiple times.
Cells are too tiny to see with the naked eye. That's why scientists use microscopes to zoom in up to 1,000 times.
Check this out. An amoeba is about 1 millimeter long. A red blood cell is 100 times smaller, and bacteria are even smaller than that.
And to make them easier to see, scientists stain cells with dyes.
Fun fact, some bacteria are so small even light can't see them.
Inside each cell are tiny parts called organelles. Think of them as little workers inside the fortress.
Nucleus equals throne room. Mitochondria equals power generator. Vacuole, your storage vault. Cell wall equals fortress wall. Chloroplasts equals solar panels.
Exactly. Each organelle has a special role, and together they keep the cell alive. Not all cells look the same. Their shape matches their job. That's called cell differentiation.
Nerve cells have long arms to send messages. Muscle cells are tube-shaped to stretch and contract.
Form fits function. Plant and animal cells share many parts like the nucleus, mitochondria, vacuole, cytoplasm, and cell membrane.
But plants have the extras, cell wall and chloroplasts. Animals don't have those.
And that's what helps plants stand tall and make their own food through photosynthesis. Studying cells helps us diagnose diseases, discover treatments, and understand how our bodies work.
For example, red blood cells are normally round, but in sickle cell anemia they look like a letter C. Scientists can spot this under a microscope to help treat patients.
Without cell science, we wouldn't understand how viruses infect us or how vaccines work. Different scientists study cells in different ways. Pathologists diagnose disease. Molecular biologists study DNA and proteins. Biochemists explore chemical processes. Cytologists focus on cell structures.
Basically, they're the real heroes of the microscopic world.
All right, D3, time for a boss battle review. Let's test what we've learned. What's the difference between unicellular and multicellular organisms?
One cell versus many cells, like solo mode versus team mode.
Correct. Next, why is the mitochondria important?
Powerhouse. No mitochondria equals no energy. Translation: no Fortnite wins.
Exactly. And what would happen if the nucleus stopped working?
Total chaos. No growth, no repair, no new cells.
You've defeated the dragons of cell knowledge. Congratulations! You are now the cell champion of the Fortress of Knowledge.
Cue the fireworks. Confetti mode activated.
And that's a wrap on today's adventure inside the cell. You've unlocked every room in the fortress, battled through the review, and now you stand tall as a true cell champion.
Which means you officially know your way around a cell better than most villains know their way out of detention hall.
But don't put away your curiosity just yet. Next time in the Fortress of Knowledge, we'll be diving into how plants and animals actually behave and how their bodies work to stay balanced.
Behavior, balance, and the epic quest called homeostasis.
That's a wrap today on this edition of the Fortress of Knowledge, where we teach the past, guide the future, and always use the Force. I am Mr. M.
And I am D3 Clin.
See you next time, knowledge seekers.
This is the fortress of knowledge.